Good afternoon, everybody. Today's story is called Trees, Trees, Trees. And by looking at the cover of the story, we can see so many different types of trees. We have trees that are green under a blue, blue sky. We have trees of all different colors, orange and yellow and red. Some are green. Over here we have tall trees and we have short trees. And here we have trees covered with snow. Let's see what Trees, Trees, Trees is about. Look at this tree. Did you know it began as a seed inside an acorn? The seed grew into a seedling, and the seedling became a sapling. After many years, the tree was bigger than a house. What else can we learn about trees? Let's find out. Here's a big picture of a big tree. Because it's so big, it must be pretty old. These are the acorns that it starts out in. The seed is in there, and then once it gets planted, it starts to sprout, and eventually it sprouts even more, forming a tree. First, did you know that trees have three main parts? They are the crown, the trunk, and the roots. Roots are below the surface, underneath the tree. Then at the surface we begin the trunk and then the crown. Where do trees grow? Where do you think they grow? Trees grow anywhere there is soil, water, and sunlight. They grow in parks, on patios, and next to sidewalks. They grow in wet and swampy places, in the mountains, and even in the desert. A large group of trees growing together is called a grove. An even larger group is called a forest. Forests are homes to thousands of different kinds of animals. What kinds of trees stay green all year long? These are the trees that they are talking about, and they stay green all year long, but we have a special word for those trees. Evergreen trees stay green all year around. Palm trees have hard, broad leaves, or leaves like fans. You'll find them in a warm, rainy climate. Spruce and pine trees have sharp green needles. They can live in both cold and warm places. What kinds of trees lose their leaves? We just had that happen to a lot of our trees in the fall time, right? They all started to lose their leaves. Those are called deciduous trees. They shed their leaves each year. The leaves turn red, orange, and yellow before the fall. They fall off in autumn. Maples, elms, and oaks are deciduous trees. What food grows on trees? Can you guys think of any food that grows on trees? When you want a sweet snack, you can pick an apple, a cherry, or a peach from a tree. When you want a sour snack, choose a grapefruit or lemon. Crunchy walnuts and pecans are delicious too. What animals live in trees? Can you think of an animal that lives in a tree? Birds of all shapes and sizes build nests in the branches or trunks of the trees. Squirrels dart in and out of knot holes. The mother raccoon keeps her baby safe in her den. If you're lucky, you might even see a frog hiding in a tree. What is the biggest kind of tree in the world? Giant sequoia trees are the largest trees in the world. They are the widest and nearly the tallest. Coast redwoods are taller. You may see them growing in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. The General Sherman tree is the biggest tree on Earth. It is 275 feet tall. and is more than 2,000 years old. What do you call this tiny tree? Bonsai trees are tiny trees. Bonsai is a Japanese word that means a tree planted in a pot. Gardeners prune them to look just like full-size trees. How do we enjoy trees? What are these kids doing? How do you think they enjoy their trees? They're climbing all over it. During the summer, we can picnic in the shade beneath a tree. We can build a tree house and pretend it's a pirate ship. We can swing on a rope from a high branch. On a cold winter day, we can build a snow fort around a favorite tree. We can collect pine cones and make them in an art project or hang a bird finger from a branch. How do we learn the age of a tree? Does anyone know how we learn how old a tree is? Trees grow a new layer of wood every year. If there is a lot of sunshine and rainfall that year, the layer is wide. If it is a bad year, the layer is thin. When a tree falls, the layers look like rings. You can count the rings to see how old a tree is. We need to take care of our trees. Without trees, the air wouldn't smell as sweet. We wouldn't have the delicious snacks they provide or the happiness we get from them all year. Trees give us so much. So when you have a chance, say thank you. Plant a new tree. The end. That's what our trees will be looking like soon. I hope you guys enjoyed that book and learned a lot of fun, interesting facts about trees. Have a great day. Bye.